Hey, what's up, guys?
I'm gonna have to back off.
Apparently, we're having issues. Welcome to Why the Fascination. I'm Ogie Monster. Stevie B is sitting next to me. She's having some technical difficulties. We thought we were on.
Wow.
Apparently, we were muted. So good to see everybody. Welcome, Val. How are you?
I'm here, guys. I don't know why, but my phone is not muting, so there's an awful echo.
Yeah, it's you can't turn her phone off. Just try muting it and turning all the volumes down or whatever. And why is my phone going nuts?
Because everybody's going live right now.
Oh, great. Everybody's going live. So we're just going to go over there and check out what they're doing.
You're right.
Sawdust Beast is live. Blondes and Booze is live. Who else? Anybody else want to go live?
I'm gonna try this again and see if this fixed it.
All right. All right. Check. Check. Good. No feedback. Scott B, how are you? I'm going to go through all this again. I already said hi to everybody. Danny Staten, thanks for pointing out that you couldn't hear us.
Right. Rex, how you doing?
Hey, Blazer, Rex, Connor Johnson.
Let's just say hello to the Harold Christie family.
Right? Christy, Harold, Connor.
How you
There we
guys
go.
doing?
Let's cover that.
Right.
Sharon Guy, I'm glad you're doing well. You know that I know you guys don't have power. That'll come back soon. But everybody made it out, unscathed, it seems. So that's good. I don't even know where how far we got.
Well, we talked about everybody being okay with the storm. None of y'all heard.
Yeah, you guys
Any
didn't
of
hear anything.
No, I had spoken to
Ben's doing good. He
Claude Noel.
got through the storm. Ben, prayers to you. You also had surgery this morning.
Yes, prayers.
Claude Noel, you talked to Claude.
Yeah,
he
went a little north. He was up near is up near the Arkansas border to be safe from the storm. He sent me a plot of where he's at on the map, and he's tucked away. Nice and safe.
Good,
yeah.
Good.
He picked a good spot.
Who did I miss? I'm sure I missed a lot of people.
Everybody.
I got everybody the first time.
I know, we did. Gotta be good to see you. Val, good to see you, hon.
There's still an echo.
But that's been every show. You haven't noticed it before now.
Oh.
It's not loud enough for anybody else.
As long as it doesn't affect.
No, it doesn't.
That's fine.
That's why I got it tucked under too. So.
So, guys, you know how this works. I mean, we're here for you. So I will put the link in chat, and anybody can click on the link. Come hang out. You got a story you want to tell, something you want to talk about, whatever. Come hang out. You just want to,
Just want to come say hi.
Jim doesn't like to type, so he just comes and hangs out.
Right.
So he doesn't have to type. I get it.
Out of his laziness. No.
We're down with that. Yeah, that's all good.
That's why I'm not on camera. I was too lazy to fix myself. No,
She doesn't feel good too, so she's like, I'm not going on camera tonight. All right.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how long I'm hanging out tonight.
I'm gonna staple her feet to the floor. She won't feel it.
Take my legs from me. I won't be able to go anywhere.
I just need one leg. No,
I'm on a chair that rolls.
Wheels. Too funny.
Not a wheelchair. It's a chair with a wheel.
Pulling herself along. Michelle Powell, welcome.
I'll just grab hold of my. She'll be my guide dog.
Sled dog. In this case, it'd be an office chair dog.
Yeah, right.
Still say mush. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a slow night tonight.
Yeah. I
I'm
don't
curious
mind
to
so
see
much.
what's going on over at Sawdust Beast. I don't know if they're. Let me turn my volume all the way down.
You're gonna go over there and check it out.
Oh yeah,
Laser. Laser says caffeine, caffeine, caffeine.
23 minutes. They start at 9:30 apparently.
Oh,
Caffeine, caffeine, caffeine. Right here. I've been drinking it all day. Literally, I didn't.
really?
Can't tell. Huh?
I-
That's why I grab the water. I have to drink water. I cramp up at night, and
yeah,
come morning,
you gotta drink water.
I have to get out of bed just to release, just put my feet flat and release my calves that are cramped up. I try water, pickle juice, Gatorade. It just seems I don't get enough of it. Every night I cramp up. And it seems like it's since I started this diet, or whatever you want to call it.
Always been cramping.
Not like this. Not like this. But I'm going to stick to the plan. I'm still losing. So
I think that's just a coincidence.
I don't know. Well, my left foot, I have that plantar fasciitis, and I think that has a lot to do with
I
it
think
too.
so too.
Because I described it to her being Stevie next to me. My foot, when it cramps up, it feels like it's wrapping itself, if you could imagine wrapping itself around a square. It feels like it's just wrapping itself around the square block.
That's god awful. I remember cramps like that in my feet.
It's bizarre.
I don't miss it. Val says the moon's pretty bright for not being full.
You know what's funny is it? I'm like washed. I cleaned my glasses and I couldn't find them. I put them down.
Michael Haywood.
Mr. Haywood, what's up, bud? Good to see you. No, I can really see it. Scott says, I'm in Kentucky and the hurricane makes it here tomorrow. We need the rain badly. Yeah, now it's just a storm. It's not even a tropical depression or anything. I don't think.
Is it?
I don't know. I still got some spin to it, so
I haven't been paying attention.
but we're getting rain about just starting like right now. That's
Yeah, we might get
like the storm went up, but it kicked off these storms on the bottom of that system and
Peter
across
Pan.
us right now.
Peter Pan.
Abnormal investigations. What's happening? NAC. What's up, David? Good to see you. Midwest. How's it going, Garrett?
Hey, girl.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spam my own chat with the link so you guys have, it's available.
Yeah, somebody should jump on so I can go lay down.
Let me ask you, am I a dick for doing this? I was listening to a podcast and I heard some inaccuracies and I made comment and I corrected them in the comments. Like, where I knew it was just wrong what the guy said. And then I put it in there and then later on he corrected himself, but then
Smug.
he went back on it.
Oh,
And it was like, no, you were right the first time. Come on. No, it was a location of something.
okay, I got you.
It was Sasquatch Chronicles, like whatever one it was. It says something encounter on the Mogollon Rim,
Oh,
but it wasn't. It was on Mingus Mountain.
okay.
Mingus Mountain is in the Black Hills,
I
right?
know where Mingus
I
Mountain
know.
is.
I've been up there many times, but Mingus Mountain is in the Black Hills, and the Mogollon Rim is on the
Way
other
on the
side.
other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's trying to say how, well, you know, there are trees that if you follow it, you can get to it.
Come on.
Come on, dude.
That's a stretch.
You have to drive there like everybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Prospecting, what's happening? Karen, good to see you.
What it do?
LIB. What's up, Mike? Karen says, my kids are in California near the evacuation zones for 2 of the fires. They need the rain super bad. Yeah, they do.
Well, prayers for them and
Yeah.
everyone out there.
Absolutely. Oh, sorry, reading. Scott says, Michael, I think you're the first moderator here ever. Congratulations. What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sharon was here.
Yeah,
Well, technically, I was here.
this is true. And I'm here, so
Well, you're not a
I think
mod.
we have it covered. Yeah, I can't mod from this side anyway.
No.
Actually, I think I can.
You can. Yeah.
But
But you don't show mod for sure.
delete comment, put user in timeout, ban user. And
So,
delete
yes.
your comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can mod from this side, but I
Yeah.
don't get to see everything.
No. It's
You know,
weird.
I don't think.
You don't. You don't.
Or I don't know. I have to see everything. It's
You
right.
do
I have
actually.
to.
You see if somebody removes a comment, you see it. Whereas we don't.
We know, Michael. He said I am special.
Like, yeah.
Helmet says it all. No.
Like, this is a non-participating mod.
No, we don't. Mike's like, well, we don't need mods really. We don't.
No, not really.
He's a non-participating mod. No drama here. And we're just lucky like that. I mean, we don't cause it. Why bring it here? You know?
Right.
I mean, not saying shit doesn't happen, but it's not like we go out of our way looking for it.
I don't have the energy for it.
Drama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got enough drama in my life.
Yeah, reality sucks enough. We don't need
Yeah.
this
This is
dramatic
the
enough.
escape from all that.
I'm just looking forward to some cooler weather.
Oh my
That's,
God.
that's
yes.
what I'm.
Are you kidding me? Still so disgustingly hot.
You know, we're not in the 90s. We're in the 80s, but still, the
It's the
heat
humidity.
index still puts us up there.
It's the humidity. Makes it feel like 100 still. Today, the feel like temperature was 100.
Jim, what's up? Yeah, I saw that. I looked at it. It was like 98. I'm like, wait, it's not fucking 90. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. What?
No.
No. Feels like. It feels like.
I know.
It feels.
It's annoying.
Who said it? Who was goofing on that? Was it Mike?
I don't know. Alex, hey.
Alex,
What's up, man?
good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Shush. I was just saying the same thing.
What?
I said, hope you're, and you
Oh,
overspoke.
didn't even hear you.
I know, because you were saying it.
Oopsie.
I hope you're feeling well, Alex. That's
Feels
what I was
like.
going to say.
It's all about feelings, Mike.
Feeling.
Mother moon. Already talking weather. Well, the fish are biting, so we don't have any stories to tell.
They damn sure aren't. Although I didn't cast any today.
One day you'll get one or two, and
Well, that's you.
then 4 days go by, and get a bite. So I'm looking forward to crappie season. I know they'll be biting.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I got a couple hits. Couldn't land any the last couple days.
Oh yeah,
Nothing today. I haven't even.
I tried everything.
Didn't cast.
Top water,
Not at all today.
different colored worms.
I think I came home from work and pretty much went straight to the bed. I just woke up, an hour ago?
Well, I'm getting up at 7:30.
7:30. Yeah.
Dinner was ready. I just don't want people. If I'm camping, I got to make sure people eat hot food. I don't want them to get cold. Mike knows. I fed him. You know what? Scott's is going fishing Friday for crappie.
Where are you going?
He's in. Where
Where's
did he
the
say it
crappie?
was?
Where are the crappie?
Right now, they're deeper water.
Well, I know that.
But that water is going to switch soon, switch over.
Their
from-
water's getting
come-
cooler up.
Yeah, ours
There.
is about to. So, right now, hot water's on top, cold water's on bottom. Come end of October, beginning of November, it switches, and the warmer water's on the bottom. I know heat rises, but it's water we're talking about. Midwest says bluegill and crappie were always fun to fish. Yeah, I don't know. Some of the people I know, it's a way of life. Fishing seasons, crappie season. I might even get a freezer. I'm telling you.
Jim said temperature inversion.
Yeah, that. But I know I'm in the water. Like you can have temperature inversion in the atmosphere too.
Yeah, one of those small freezers would be practical.
Yeah.
I think so. I thought that a while back.
Start freezing fish. I'll get a vacuum sealer. Alex says, "Hey, I keep getting unsubscribed from y'all. Keep subscribing back." I don't know why it does that, dude. That's YouTube.
It's definitely YouTube.
Yeah, I apologize if anybody else is having that issue, but it's nothing that we're doing. I don't know why it does that. Karen says the water is always cold here. Well, we're in Central Florida, and
It's always hot.
yeah. Prospecting says I'm going to Mark Green Saturday evening. Oh, right on. Where is that? Where does Mark live? Why do I want to say Alabama? I don't know why it just popped into my head. Lance, what's up?
Prospecting. I am not. Saying it's my fault.
What is?
Alex is getting unsubbed.
Well,
I know.
I could see that happening in a case like this, but it's not this
If
case.
that were the case, but no, it's not the case.
Christy Sci-Fi, how are you, girl? Hope you made it through without any
Hey,
incident
Christy.
through the storm.
Good to see you.
Absolutely. You're here, so obviously you made it.
Yes.
That's good. Scott says, crap, you're 12, 15 feet down right now. We're not that deep here because this lake isn't that deep.
No.
I think it
Maybe
maxes out
10.
at maybe
10 at the most.
12
Yeah.
in somewhere.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Somewhere. Some hole.
Sinkhole.
Some hole. Yeah. It's a note day.
Michael Haywood wants to know, Scott, what are you going to use for bait?
There's only one answer for that. Well, there's two. Jigs or minnows.
Yep. Alex said it's been happening on other platforms, not just yours. See? Not
They
my
just
fault.
don't like you, Alex. Sorry,
Not,
buddy.
not my fault.
Yeah. Did Prospect answer that? He said, where was it?
Oh, I don't know.
Prospecting. What state is Mark in?
There you go. Hell,
WTF, Mike? You're not live. That's me. That's
and
how we
me.
met. This is the funniest shit.
And me.
Just because I use WTF in the title or in the title, he gets notifications from the first show. He would get notifications that he's going live or something. He'd get notified. So he was like, I gotta go figure out what the hell's going on here. What is this? And he popped on once. Him and Jackie hit it off, and
Yeah.
they were mortal enemies ever since. No.
Yeah. No, they are.
And yeah, it was a great accident.
Yeah. Happy accident.
Happy accident. Yeah. Sylacauga, Alabama. See, I was right. Alabama. I thought so. He was at the
Conference.
but I didn't
We
talk
didn't
to a
get
lot
to
of
meet.
people.
Yeah. Christy says we have no power and we had a lake in front of our house.
But we live 3 miles from water. It's like we have a lake in front of the house.
I know. Right?
Oh shit, so do I. I get it. It's flooding. Yeah, I hope everybody gets their power back. I know there was like 100,000 people that were affected due to the power outage.
Oh, damn, Christy. Prayers for your father. And I bet you're exhausted.
Oh wow. Yes, definitely prayers. It heals up quick. Michael says they have a flavor I just saw. Bleeding shad. Have a lure that's something like that. Bleeding shad. It's that one that's on its side and it's got the red going down.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Prospect thinks that the October meet and greet is 12 miles from his house.
Where does
North Green.
was it Greg? Who's got the man cave?
Greg.
It's Greg, right?
Mm-hmm.
How far is he from the meet and greet? Because we're going up there. We're going to be there prospecting, and but I think we're going up Thursday. So Thursday night we haven't figured out, but you know they had mentioned, yeah, come up to the man cave, and I don't know where that is or anything. So I have to get in touch with Spencer or whoever. I'll get in touch with Greg and find out the details.
Right. He said he's about 2.5 miles. 2.5 hours away.
Yeah, I think he's more north, up towards Anniston
Okay.
than Talladega National Forest.
Rex says I'm hoping to be there Thursday. Right on.
Oh, you're going? That's awesome, dude. I'm looking forward to it. What? I caught 30 crappie over 2 pounds today, 7 bass over 4 pounds, and 6 blues over 1 pound today. Then he woke up.
Right.
He woke up from that little afternoon nap he had. I'm sorry I spoiled your punchline, dude.
He said, I woke up.
Now, if you just said 30 crappie over 2 pounds and left it at that, I would have went, oh shit, where?
Right. Might have believed you for a minute.
But as soon as he said 6 bluegill over 1 pound, then 7 bass over 4, possible. Out here, it's possible. Even though he's not on this lake, but he's got some big fish over there.
Scott B says, meet and greet Alabama should be great. Who's camping and who's staying in a motel? Well,
There's a motel near there?
You'd be hard pressed to find a motel, isn't it? The race.
There's a race in Talladega.
Talladega.
But this is like distance. So this is like in
Distance.
southern Talladega, like the
Yeah.
national forest. It's in the southern part, I believe. No, we're camping. What we're camping in, I'm not sure yet. Because we're either doing a tent or we're doing the pop-up. I don't know.
You said
I looked
you
at the temperatures. I looked at what the averages are, and you
What
can't
are
predict like daytime for the October average is like 70 something. So
Yeah, but at night-
overnights are 60s,
Yeah.
and it's the beginning of October, so it's not going to be.
I'll still be
I was
chilly.
just curious, like what they were. I mean,
We can tent. I told you I have that big cabin tent.
right on. Tenting it is.
Less hectic. To have
Yeah.
To,
No,
than to have to
it's-
pull the pop up
Yeah, you just everything will fit.
in the back of
Yeah.
the truck. Yeah, we'll be all right.
Hey, Sharon. Good to see you.
If we get too restless, we can always look for an Airbnb nearby.
He says, isn't Alabama in a hurricane? No, it's in a storm. Hurricane's over. Yes, it is NAC. And I wanted to point out tomorrow is Friday the 13th, but tomorrow is also the 2-year anniversary of Carrie Arnold's passing. Miss you. Prospecting says we got rain and wind right now.
I think we might too here soon. They're calling for a thunderstorm.
We did go over Floral City today. Ate at a place called Lollygag. You'd love it. Was it Lollygag or Lollygaggers? I've seen a sign for Lollygaggers. Haven't
Well,
you?
isn't that what that bar is right there? What's that?
Is that what that one
Yes,
is? That's
that's what-
Lollygag.
yes.
It's right across the street.
We have one across the street.
Well, yeah, it is
Well.
across the street, basically.
Sharon, hey, good morning.
Well, what's going to happen more than likely with this system? I mean, whatever is going up towards the north, but it's spawned off a lot of other storms that are going through Florida and up Georgia right now that are going to go off the coast and probably regroup and could form a circulation and clobber the Carolinas. Sorry, it's the weather nerd in me.
Weather geek.
Well, there's a high pressure system off the coast up higher that's not going to let that storm just take off and go up the coast. It's going to sit there and stew.
Michelle, that's cool. She wrote, hope to see you there, Scott B. It's going to be fun.
I ate at a place that would gag a maggot.
Lovely.
You only do it once, though.
True.
It's the next hit. But how was the food? mean, Waffle House, the floors are dirty, but
Food's wonderful.
Danny says it's been raining there all day. In South Carolina. Yeah, the whole southeast is supposed to get rain. Prospect says I'm camping in my car at the meet and greet. I'm bringing extra tent.
You always do.
I always do. I bring extra everything. I bring an extra tent, extra sleeping bag, extra
Air
chairs.
mattress.
Huh?
Air mattress.
Air mattresses, yeah. I got to test all the air mattresses to see what has a hole and
We gotta find them.
well, everything's in the pop-up.
Yeah, this is true.
Although I think
I was gonna
this
say
closet has that 10 by 10 awning.
yes, the awning's in there. The tent might be in there. No, the tent's in the laundry room up on the shelf. If you go in the pop-up, grab my hammock for me, please.
Your hammock?
Yeah.
Sure. We're probably I don't know when we're leaving as far as coming back because we're supposed to be stopping at in Lower Alabama for a night. We're gonna stay over at Flat Rock, Kenny, his property. We were there, I don't know, a couple of months ago after that Bigfoot conference in Alabama. I wanted to stay more than one night, but we got to get back by Monday night. You go back when Tuesday?
I have to be back to work
Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scott B says waterproof my tent, right, and sealing the seams. Want to stay dry. Absolutely. Scroll up. It's crazy that it's been 2 years since Carrie's passing. I still find it really hard to watch and listen to him. Although he's easy to listen to.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I always admire.
Oh yeah.
Will my RV fit somewhere down there? Oh, you're driving that bus. That's not an RV, dude. It's decadence on wheels. See, somebody agrees with me. We went live now. Anywho. Yeah, I've never been there, so I don't know what it's like as far as campground. I know it's, what is it? Some hunting camp or something. Spencer sent me the coordinates or the link with the coordinates, so I know how to get there. Just have no idea what it's like. Yeah. Michael Haywood says, we got an RV constrictor. We can make it fit.
Prospector said, you're going to Flat Rock. It's going to be rough.
Why? Why would it be rough? Got me curious.
I know. Me too. That's why I read it.
I don't know if Flat Rock's going to the outing, to the meet and greet.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time we followed them home from
Yeah, no,
meet and
but
greet.
yeah, that's true. He went past. He
Well, I
went to Florida
know.
and he came back.
I know. I'm just saying.
Oh, getting home in time to go to work.
Oh, nah, it won't be too rough. I've done it before. Did it coming back from?
Hollis Hunt Camp. Yes, Hollins. Hollins? Yeah. Yeah, it's if we leave Sunday, we can go down Sunday and spend Sunday night at Flat
Yeah.
Rocks.
And then we
Do a little investigation or whatever. It's not an investigation. It's just a go walk through the woods.
just a walkabout,
It's a walkabout. Yeah. And
because that's all I do.
Sunday night we'll
Walkabout.
leave, spend most of Monday down there and just skip,
Yeah.
It took us a long time to get home last time.
I think
I think it was all those damn back roads I took.
well, yeah, I was gonna say we took back roads coming home, so it did take longer, but we were in no rush either.
Wild camping modes. It's wild. Does that mean primitive?
Primitive.
You don't have to go on the woods at Flat Rock. Just sit on the porch.
Right. Look out the window.
Just no, I want to go in the woods.
No, heck yeah.
I want to go.
I wanna go.
I want to go sit in that tree stand.
Well, this
Sit
time I'm
under.
bringing a little seat.
Yes, that's in the laundry
I
room.
have a couple of them, yes. And there won't, hopefully, cicada noise will be
Oh,
eliminated. You couldn't hear shit.
All right, whoever's in Alabama right now,
How are the cicadas?
that's the question. How are the cicadas? Are they still noisy? Yes, when we were in the woods the last time,
You couldn't see anything?
Kenny's, it was pitch black, which
And you
was
couldn't
fun.
hear
We
anything.
couldn't hear anything because the cicadas were so damn loud.
Only thing we ever heard out there, well, I heard, was dogs barking from the next property over, I'd imagine.
Mobes, no water, electric, or restrooms at Hollins Camp. Well, there's bear shit in the woods? Because so do I.
Oh, Lord.
That's all right. It's all good.
I have my own little porta potty.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
I do.
I have a small generator if I need it.
Bring that extra tent and set up a bathroom. Yeah, changing toilet tent.
I gotta get one of those.
Yeah, we do.
Not that I'd use it.
I would.
I'll still go in the bushes.
I absolutely. Well, I mean, I will too.
Although
if I have to.
up there, you gotta watch where you squat with the poison ivy.
Right. Michael Haywood said, I thought that's what camping was.
Basically.
That's what it's supposed to be. But if you ask WT,
Yeah, but
Mike,
yeah,
his idea of camping is glamping.
glamping for
You
sure.
camp like a girl. Sorry. No.
I just sold his farming techniques while you're at it. You should water from left to right. So, guys, we've been here 41 minutes and no one's even thought about clicking on that.
Really?
I'm telling you, it's just poop downwind from the tents, indeed. Common
Okay.
sense. But you know what? Shit happens, and sometimes the wind changes. Link is in chat if anybody wants to join us. Click on that link. NAC, feel better?
Yes. Prayers. For everyone that doesn't feel good.
No, I just, the other day I had a boat cancel their reservation. There's a boat right there. Why is
Yeah,
there a boat out there?
I hear
It's weird.
it.
For a boat to be out there now at
this late.
quarter after or 20 after 10 is a little, or 9 is a little. 20 to 10, I should say.
Not unusual for it to be on boats on water at night. Just we're at the end of the lake or the corner of the lake where the park is, and you don't see too many boats out here after dark. Not unless there's a special event going on. And they were cruising. Scott B, she's not. She was earlier. She lost power with the storm, and I'm sure.
Rex says Spencer will be cooking, so you might not have time to check the wind direction. See, I don't know. I haven't contacted. We just show up. You know, we come prepared, own food, own whatever. You know,
Everything
I
we
don't
need.
know about what they're all doing. I have no idea. I heard that Greg's a good cook, or Spencer's a good cook. I keep hearing about barbecue and all this stuff.
Mogs is a good cook.
Logan's a good cook too.
Yes, absolutely.
Now punch me in the face for talking about myself in the third person.
Yes, I was getting ready to call you Jay. Call you Mr. Fritz.
Sharon says, I haven't been camping in years. We used to have lots of fun. It is fun. You know, it's just a good way to get grounded, get back to nature, and get away from your bullshit and just regroup. At Morrow Mountain State Park, they have a bathhouse with power, but that's it. Fire put at the campsite, $20 a night. We didn't have any. Up on the rim, there was no conveniences. I think.
No.
Were there bathrooms somewhere? Was there? I don't know if there was any bathrooms down by the camp, but yes, there were down by the lake.
No, it was up on the.
There was down by the lake. From where we camped.
Where are we referring to?
LBL? Rim.
Oh, I thought we were talking LBL.
No.
Sorry. I was reading chat and I just picked up on that.
Yeah, they had bathrooms at LBL.
Yeah, no, we had to drive to the bathrooms on the rim.
Abnormal investigation says the pelicans have made it here on their annual migration. Where is here, dude? And that would be cool to see. Yeah, what did they just say it was? Holland's Hunt Camp?
Yeah, something like that.
Let me scroll back. HOLLINS. Here, Holland's Camp.
Mark is getting some porta potty. Which Mark?
How many people are they expecting at this?
Yeah.
I didn't
think you had
that.
asked in chat like
And-
Sunday or
yeah,
something, and
anybody-
nobody responded to that.
No, if you're bringing in porta potties, you're expecting a crowd.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You hear that beep?
No,
That was weird.
kind of be.
So it went
Bar?
boop, 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 but it was like sounded like it came from over here.
All right.
It was weird. Connor says I used to camp on Pine Lake in Minnesota.
Scott says a bunch of people.
A bunch of people.
I mean, that's cool. I look forward to seeing everybody.
What's up, Wendell?
Hey, yeah,
I mean, that's
Holland's
cool.
Hunt Camp is a primitive campground. No water, no lights, no
What's up,
nothing.
Wendell?
But Mark Green is bringing a couple of porta potties.
You got to turn your volume down because you're getting a feedback.
On YouTube.
Yeah, I got you on big screen TV and talking on my phone. But I think it's going to be fairly close to 100 people try to show up again.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That's cool.
That's
I
amazing.
mean, that's a lot of people, but that's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I threw an outing. What do we have? 10? Half of them
Yeah,
got
but
lost.
to your defense, your outing was way the fuck up in Bumfuck Egypt. And yeah, half of us got lost.
Yeah, my outing was in bumfuck Egypt. That's right.
Yeah, Greg, he lives up close to Coleman, Alabama. I'm in Anniston, Marks down there at Sylacauga. So that's the way that lines up. And Kumbo's up there close to Greg. And
Okay. Scott says Martin Groves and Daryl Denton and a lot of good researchers will be there. Right on.
yeah, they came to the last one, and I haven't. I know. I've heard Daryl said that he was coming or trying to come. I hadn't heard about Martin yet.
Well, there's just this, I've been hanging out online with all these people for years, and I finally want to meet them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we met you down at
Well, yeah, we were at the Alabama conference. But there's just like Spencer, I was hoping he would have made it to the conference. What did he was doing something else, wasn't it?
He was down at Creepy Mountain, down there at Mark's house.
Weren't they out like squatching or something?
Yeah, he went to Florida and came back up and spent the day at Mark Green's house and went up on Creepy Mountain with him, and they came over and went through the Hollins Hunt camp, and that's when they decided that's where it was going to be at.
All right, on. WTF Mike. So you fit. So you think you'd go? I'm curious. See what he says. Patty, how are you? She says, wish I was out camping and sitting in my local hospital after emergency surgery. Oh, no. That's
Well,
not good.
hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I figured I'd just jump in here and say what you asking me questions about quicker.
Yeah, no, hang out. That's great. WTF Mike says, oh, I'm not going Bigfoot hunting. I'll watch the campsite and track y'all's movements from tink tink noisy legs.
Well, I'm not going to get out and go
Yeah,
walk.
there's 100 people in the woods. They're not going Bigfoot either.
No. They're just going to-
I hang out in the camp.
That many, yeah, you have to travel to get away from that nonsense.
All right, well, I'll get back out of here. Let y'all have it.
No, you don't have to
Hey,
go
no, you don't
anywhere.
have- what else? You have some answers, so I'm just trying to think of what other questions do we have.
Okay.
How far is the nearest town from that campground?
Sylacauga is about 12 miles from it.
Okay, that's
Not
close.
terrible. We were traveling what 21 miles from the conference.
Well, it wasn't that far.
Was it?
No.
From the conference.
Oh, what
where
do you
we had
want?
the
We're not doing Airbnb. We're not
No.
Airbnb
I'm just
this time.
saying that wasn't terrible.
It's about 50 miles down to Sylacauga to the from where the conference was at.
Okay.
We passed it on the way down to
Yeah.
Kenny's.
Yeah, I'm sure.
If you went to Flat Rocks, you probably went past it.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I'm nervous this time around going down to Flat Rocks because it's supposed to be a busy time of year down there, right?
Most
Coming up.
most activity
Yeah.
that time of year.
Well, maybe you get to see something good.
Yeah.
Mid-South, congratulations. That's awesome. He says, I picked up my 90-day chip today at Texas Tech. That means he's been sober for 90 days. Good for you, brother.
Right. Good
Glad
job.
to hear that.
Good
Sorry, I
job.
didn't mean to cut you off, Wendell.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, I was starting to say when we were out there at Flat Rocks the last time, I mean, anything could have walked up on us, anything could have been up on us. We'd have never known. I mean, it
It
was
was that loud. Those
pitch black
cicadas were
and the
so loud.
yeah.
How's it been? We did ask about cicadas earlier. I don't think anybody answered.
I live here in Anniston. I haven't heard nothing here lately.
Good. Because they were just, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was just loud.
It was.
WTS says, I got a 6-pack of WD-40 and RV. We'll be good.
I could say so much right there.
7 years sober here, September 1st. James, that's awesome, man. I'm 7 years and May, June, July, August, September, almost 4 months. 7 years and 4 months.
Did
Mine was
you
May 2nd.
did you hear the howls that we got from down there at the meet and greet at Mark Greenhead down there
No, when was this?
back in April?
I don't think so.
Well, you scroll over on my page on Facebook, you'll scroll down. There's 2 different howls that was gotten from down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Were they put on, like, did anybody analyze it?
I
expect
don't know
now
if
it's
anybody ever analyzed it or not. I think Spencer did the one that Roger got.
That's wild.
Michael Haywood said, I believe the cicadas are done for the year.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. It's September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, definitely by then, for sure.
Good.
Maybe all this rain will wash them away too.
Right?
But I heard another howl up here at Fort McClellan, and got a friend down in Enterprise heard one down there.
That's down lower Alabama. Enterprise.
Down close to Troy and down in that area.
Dothan area. Pop. Yeah. What else is down there?
Looking at me to answer.
Yeah, no. I was like, Dozier. There's other
There's a casino down there with Wetumpka.
So there's a casino down there?
Yeah, Wetumpka.
I don't do casinos too much. Never got into them.
You know, the nice part about that is I pull out my driveway here and pick up 21, and I don't have to turn till I get to Wetumpka as a casino. It's a straight shot.
Yeah, we pull out, we make a left and go all the way up 19. We're in Ocala National Forest.
Yeah, maybe
No turns, just right there.
straight. Yep. Less than 10 miles.
Who did I just see? Audio, what's happening?
Roger Blair.
Hey, Roger.
Hey, Roger. Good to see you, bud.
I heard one in Oklahoma.
Patty Johnston. Good to see you.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have
All
a
right.
good one.
Wendell, thanks so much, man. And
All
guys,
right.
go check out his Facebook if you want to hear those howls. It's
Good to see
Prospecting
you.
USA.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Right?
All right. Well, you know my real name, right?
Well, I'd imagine it's
Wendell?
Wendell.
Yeah, Wendell Mosley.
Mosley, I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
That's what your Facebook is?
yeah.
Very good.
All right. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks for popping on. Answering questions.
Right.
Thank you, Wendell. Wendell Mosley. Check him out on Facebook. Go listen to those howls. You should be looking that up. Crescent, Oklahoma is where Patty heard that. Rex says, Mugs, we have started driving 19 north when we leave Florida. Yeah, I don't know which way we're going yet.
Last time we went
We go
441 to 75, I think. And it just hit 75.
because I looked at the directions and it's got us on some back roads. I mean, way away from Atlanta. We don't have to go that way at all.
Oh, yeah, we're not going near Atlanta.
Just the thought of going north, I get nervous as far as going anywhere near Atlanta. Glad you came on, Wendell. Absolutely, we were too.
Indeed.
Good to see you again. Anybody else? Link is in chat. Come hang out. Wendell showed it was that easy. Still got an hour left. What else? Just scrolling back, guys.
Stupid.
WTF Mike says, I bought an Etch a Sketch. Should be able to get plenty of photos of a Sasquatch.
Michael says, Jim, is that you? You threw me off about the.
Good night, Patty.
I just kicked myself out of chat. I swear.
What did you say? Jim, is that you?
That's what Michael Haywood wrote. Jim, is that you? You throw me off without the cameras at dawn.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's so generic. Jim.
Just Jim.
Just Jim.
Patty, get some rest. Have a good night. Yeah, 19 goes all the way out to the coast. Clear, Crystal River, that way.
Yeah, but does it? I
Yeah.
mean, I know it goes. That's the
Yes.
98 there too. It's 19
Yeah.
is near there. Okay.
Yes.
Who else? Let me put this. Once again, the link is in chat. I told you I'm just gonna spam my own chat. I swear it sounds like that's getting louder.
Well, it's because AC went off.
Oh yeah. I guess it's 74 degrees in here.
I heard it go off, and I was like, now you're gonna hear it.
Wendell, anytime, man. That's what we're here for. For anybody to come on. Hint, hint.
That's exactly what it's for. That link there. You were sure welcome to hang out longer. You didn't have to go.
Yeah, no, I get it. What's up, Mark?
What's up, Russell?
How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. I'm waiting. I got to go to work here in about another hour.
Yeah, you're working
So-
at I.
Yeah, at IHOP again. I went and filled out an application here about last Thursday. They called me back Friday to come in for an interview. Did my interview, and the supervisor there said, "I got you this job." And then Saturday and Sunday, I didn't get a call back, and I was thinking, I was like, well, maybe not. And then Monday morning, they called me and said to come in to work at 10 o'clock.
All right, on.
So
Well, good.
And
That's awesome.
even though I'm still wearing the patch, I don't know. Today was kind of funny because I got a vape in my pocket and I'm smoking cigarettes and I got a patch on. It's like it accelerated my nicotine intake.
Can't be good.
No.
It's way too much nicotine.
Yeah, way too much. Somebody handed me a Marlboro yesterday and I had the patch on, and smoking that Marlboro gave me a nicotine high. I was like, good Lord. So I had to hurry up and put it out. But I'm doing good.
Yeah,
I went to take.
I can't see giving up giving up cigarettes for a patch. Yeah, one vice for another. It's like, to me, I would just like be done with it.
Right, it's a step down. They have step one. You wear this patch every day. You put on a new patch for like about 2 weeks. Then they go to step 2, which they reduce the nicotine content in it. And step 2, I think, lasts for about 2 weeks. Step 3 lasts for about a week. And step 4, I think, lasts for a few days, and then they take you off of it.
I agree, Audio. When I
I don't like putting patches on when I sleep. Crazy dreams.
when I was in the hospital
You
after
got to take them off when you go to sleep.
I had a patch on after my amputation for a couple days, and after like the second night, I was like, nope.
Bad dreams.
Just weird, not bad.
Yeah.
Just
Were
very.
you wearing the patch when you was asleep?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wore it for 2
You're not
nights.
supposed
I
to do
think.
that.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it to where it like intermingles with my medication. I take night meds, and I take for health during the daytime. I'm on Invega and Wellbutrin, and Wellbutrin was first put out to be able to quit smoking, but it's also an anxiety drug too. So it
Well, actually, I
like
think it was put
levels
out for
out more anxiety.
They put it out for anxiety, and then they found that it deterred from smoking.
Or not necessarily bad, but really intense.
Yeah.
Weird. Intense dreams.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I get weird dreams anyway. I'm on Seroquel and Remeron and Trazodone and gabapentin and Vistaril. I take all that at night, and it's to put me to sleep, keep me to sleep. Because
I don't know. I know gabapentin's bad for you. I know that. That's the rest. I don't know.
well, I've got neuropathy in my right arm. I mean, it's my 2 last fingers are dead, and it goes all the way down to my elbow. And it was from a stupid meth intoxicated thought that I did one night. I thought I was going to jump through a bay window at a friend of mine's house, and it was a glass window that had those wood slats in it. Yeah, I didn't go through. I stopped. It bounced me right off the damn window, and it damaged some nerves in my arm. It's stupid things like that we can laugh at nowadays, but back then it wasn't too funny.
WTF says the only patches I ever tried is when I accidentally bit my date too hard and she flew out the window. Date gone wrong.
Bit my date.
Blow up doll.
Okay.
He had to patch her.
I watch a lot of Mike's live streams.
Some funny shit.
Yeah.
He gets together with his buddies. Forget it.
What is it? A Brown's burger? Brahms burger. Okay, sure. Thank you. It'll keep me from not eating a stack of pancakes when I go to work. Man, I told
Haywood, why don't you get on? Michael says, I do sometimes, Wendell, but only during certain moon phases.
me and Michael used to have it out on Facebook. Mostly the pictures I used to show.
Michael's a fan.
But yeah, I thought I'd just jump on for a little bit.
No, man, I'm glad you're doing better, man. That's good to hear. Stick with it. I mean, it's so much better than being high all the time or drunk.
That's
or
right.
whatever.
That's right. when I plan on leaving here, I plan on moving to Missouri. I hate this desert that's around here because it's nothing but desert where I live.
You're in Texas,
And
right?
there's mesas all over the place. And Lubbock sits right on top of a huge mesa. It's one of the largest mesas in Texas, and Lubbock sits right on top of it. And it's flat from everywhere you see. I love the mountains, and I love the woods and the forest, and there's not one bit of forest anywhere in this town. I have looked on Google Earth everywhere, and the nearest forest is like 100 miles that way to the north. Oh, cool audio.
His name is Jacob Baldwin.
Jacob Baldwin.
He's an accountant.
Is he related to Alec Baldwin?
That would make him related to Alec Baldwin too.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
his brother.
I was watching one of the old B horror movies last night, The Phantasm 2, and it has Alec Baldwin in it.
Oh yeah. I didn't know they made a second one.
They made 5 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw the first one and that like bothered me.
I don't think
watched
I've
anything
seen the
after
first one.
That's what
The second one
flies around and it hits the guy. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't think
sticks in your head, drills a hole in your head. The second one was pretty good. The third one was kind of hokey, but the fourth and fifth one were so stupid I couldn't watch the whole thing. The fifth one it sort of like brought you into the first one, what happened before and during the first one, and then continued to the last sequence. Alec Baldwin played in the first one, the third, fourth, and fifth one. Need to get a gang of us one night and just bullshit. Well,
How
I
about
think
now,
we're doing it. Ain't that every night?
of every night is people on bullshit.
right.
Here's the link. Find a gang.
Yeah, well, I live real close to work, so I can walk to work.
Oh, very cool.
Ain't but like a 10-minute walk. But
Are they 24 hours?
yeah, it's a 24-hour IHOP. Both of the ones here they got one by Texas Tech, and they're both 24 hours, which is kind of odd because I worked at the one in Little Rock, if y'all remember, here a few years ago, and they were only open till 3, and then they reopened at 6.
That was the Denny's that I used to work at years ago. They were open until 3 and reopened at 6.
That's weird.
Well, it was cleanup and
No, I get it. And
you restock and regroup. But if you worked till 3, you didn't get out of there till almost 6.
Michael says I always keep some BS handy.
Right?
Mike says the only thing I know about Lubbock, Texas is that 1970 F5 Twister.
Yeah, destroyed a lot of the town.
Wow.
Sure did. So it's destroyed most of the north end of town. I hear about that a lot. I came up here in 1991, and when I was here in 91, I was here working with a group that sold this cleaner made out of orange peelings. And we stayed here for like about a week and a half. Didn't really have that much here. When I came this time, it was like, good Lord, man, look at it, just sprung. It's mostly suburban out here. I mean, the oil fields most of the jobs are in the oil fields, and the rest of the town is just all suburban. And there's just restaurant after restaurant after restaurant. And
I was back in my old neighborhood a month or so ago, and standing there looking around like, what the hell happened? There's not a lot that I recognize. I mean, there's more that I don't recognize than I
What you
did.
do.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. And it was already, I mean, growing up, it was overpopulated then, I thought.
Yeah, I've been back to my hometown one time, and that was in 2007, I think it was, right after Katrina hit. And I went out there for work. My hometown is Norco, Louisiana. It's real small town. It's made up around all the Shell oil chemical refineries out there, and that's in between like Kenner and Laplace. Or for bigger cities, New Orleans and Baton Rouge, just right there in the middle. It it follows the Bonnie Carey Spillway in the Mississippi River down there. It was a fun little town growing up. My first encounter was way back in the swamp out by the Bonnie Carey Spillway. I was 12 years old that first encounter, and it freaked me because it was so close. I mean, I was raised around this subject ever since I was 5 years old. And my grandparents had property that was like way out in the swamp. My granddad, he raised hogs, and he'd have hogs come up missing from off his property about once a month. And he couldn't figure out why he was losing these hogs because none of the fences were broke, but he kept finding these huge footprints all around the fences. So when he finally figured out what was going on, he would take one hog out of the litter and carry it way out into the swamp and tie it to a tree, and as an offering for them to quit stealing his hogs. And it worked. I mean, it worked. But I remember as a small child, all the adults yelling to get the kids inside that there was a booger on the property, and all of them running in and grabbing shotguns and stuff and running out towards the swamp. So, I mean, I've been in this learning about it all my life until my first encounter. And with my first encounter, that just made me want to look for them more. My mama, on my grandfather's side, my mama's mother and father, my mama pulled me aside one day and just told me, leave them alone. There are people too. They're just don't go looking for them and don't mess with them. So that just made me want to do it more, So I didn't really start researching it until I got into my late 30s. I had a lot of growing up to do and a lot of shit I shouldn't have got into, but changing that today. Hey, Moggs, I'm gonna let y'all go. I got 15 minutes before I gotta leave, and I'm eating
Right
this burger.
Be safe.
Be
Have a good
safe.
Y'all be
shift.
good.
Keep
All
up
right,
the good
thank
work.
you.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, brother. Take care.
Appreciate it.
See, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes.
This variety.
Seriously.
So apparently, the 17th,
Tuesday.
Tuesday, these guys want to come on.
Yeah.
This
Michael
why all
Haywood
of a
is
sudden-
recruiting.
I recruit away, get the mics up. Why not?
Right. Sandra Piper, how you doing, honey?
Hey, Sandra.
Good to see you. Hope you're feeling well.
My first sighting was at a bar in Watertown, South Dakota. Her real name was Angie, but all her friends called her Moose. I sure miss her.
Lord.
Prospecting says from 1983 to 2021, I saw within 5 miles of every tornado from Atlanta to Canton, Georgia. I don't know. I don't get that.
I'm guessing there were a lot of tornadoes over that time.
Somebody
Yeah.
went there. Moose Knuckles. Helton, how's it going, man?
Michael says, wonder where your storm chaser?
Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh my. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
No, I was
Oh,
just
it's working.
working. Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, it is. As soon as that air conditioner cuts off, I
You
can
hear
hear
it,
that. That is the weirdest thing. Her phone will not
Mute. I have every setting muted for volume for audio,
And
and
yet
it's
there's still an
still
echo.
an echo. Yeah. My other phone's fine. I've got it muted.
It's weird.
Don't know.
Oh, you know what?
I've
Let me
tried.
try something. Can't edit mic settings because it's muted. So
Should I unmute for a second so you can see if you can do
I
it?
can unmute it from here.
Oh, try. Just see.
Just it won't let me. You chose to mute yourself, so only you can unmute, but you can't talk for that second.
All right.
Go ahead. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. It didn't.
It's already.
Yeah, and your
That's how it
settings
is on mine.
completely shut off.
Yeah.
So that's weird.
And my phone settings. That's what's really weird. I have it.
I mean,
muted.
it's not like you're using that would have been your mic volume, so that wouldn't have made sense. That was my that's your phone.
Yes.
It's weird.
Bizarre. I tried.
What's moose knuckle? Hell, she had an elephant hoof. She was like the ones in Chernobyl. What the hell? Okay, audio. I got catcher's mitt. Come on, guys.
Sure.
Harold says prospecting says the one that tore up Ackworth. I pulled up into the customer's driveway, looked in the mirror, and there's a big old pine tree laying across behind my truck. Damn. Where is it, buddy? Find him. I'll be right with you.
Hey, Christy. You made it.
What's up, Christy?
Oh, sorry.
Over microwaves exploded at the oh.
Did you put that up there?
And he said he was driving down Virginia Avenue when the one tore up Hartsfield Airport. So in other words, don't drive with Wendell because apparently he's a target for
Magnet, maybe.
He's a magnet for tornadoes. Christy, how's it going? Glad you're home safely. Give me a minute. Try that again.
I'm still here.
I will step to my dog.
Welcome to my world.
See, I can't hear it. Well, but very tired. Huh. He says, "Oh well, but they all miss me." That's a good thing. I know this storm that just went through, this hurricane, that was supposed to kick off some tornadoes. I don't know if too many did. I think they were like those quick ones that just like pop down, touch down, and shoot back up.
I'm laughing at Michael Haywood.
The worst wind is always broken. No way to fix that. Link is in chat, guys. Anybody wants to click on. So, who's live? Let's see.
Everybody.
Blondes and Booze are live. Conflict Radio. I don't see what's the name? So this piece, I thought they were live. Let's see. Might get loud. I guess it's over. Oh, they only did an hour show.
Hmm.
Oh well. Sorry, bored. Patrick Bowen, what's happening? Says I've been on Conflict Radio. This ain't it, thank goodness. Yeah, I saw that they were live. What was their subject? It was something weird.
Oh, I don't know.
Is that the alien abductions? I think they were doing tonight.
Yeah.
Chrissy says, I want to brag up Harold for a second. 2 days in a row, he has cooked us dinner. I have been working late. I love him very much. Oh, but how was the food? Even Harold said, "Oh, yeah, Jim, way to go, Harold." The food was excellent. Awesome. So he can cook too. Right on.
He says I'm an excellent cook. And show.
Too funny. Why would you even bother? Michael says, real men can cook.
That's right.
What's happening, audio? Yeah, he just popped up.
Absolutely, Michael Haywood.
Because he says, any food I don't have to cook? It's amazing.
Right?
Audio popped up and then he disappeared as soon as I went to bring him on. Conflict. Shit. That's just too funny. I didn't even know he was on tonight.
Is he?
I don't know. Don't care either.
He
Just,
says,
just,
Audio said he's going to try that again.
yeah, bring it. What are we looking for? That one. James, I'm an excellent consumer of well-prepared food. I'm I'm a foodie, but that's what sucks about this diet is you take out so much good food. I learned to cook from an early age. My mom, dad, and grandma were all excellent home chefs. I learned to cook out of necessity when I was a kid. My dad was a good cook. My mom was a good cook when I was childhood. Um, don't get me wrong, my mom was an amazing woman. She had a drinking problem.
Oh,
She's eating summer sausage. Oh, cool. Everybody's giving their men praises.
right? I said to Christy, it's a blessing having a good man nearby, huh?
Danny says, I got a bad drinking problem. I'm out. Okay. I don't know. Did I mention drinking problem?
I don't think so. I think you may be saying he's not a good cook. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think I ever criticized Danny's drinking. The deer processor here makes great summer sausage, but it costs $20 a pound. That's what I noticed when I was I lived in Wisconsin. I was in Prescott, Wisconsin, and they had this little IGA store, supermarket. And man, they processed, deer there, but they had this summer sausage selection they made all their own sausages on site. It was just incredible. Karen says, I mentioned it in regards to Pat. Danny, you're good. I'm just going back to see exactly what you said. Is that a question? Does he have a drinking problem, or is that just my impression? No, he's a raging alcoholic. You guys can talk to him all you want as far as you bring him on a show, and he's just gonna. It's the same thing is gonna happen time after time after time.
Karen said it. He's
And
combative at times.
somebody said to me recently, I really want to like Pat, and I understand that, but it just doesn't. It doesn't work out. You can tell him about himself all you want. He don't care. I watched him make excuses and for drinking and just be like, hey, this is me, deal with it. Get that too, but Chris Jarvis, what's up? everything. It's just, and I get what the person said. I want to like them, but
Jay, good night.
take care, Jay. Good to see you. We gotta hook up, man. Go fishing. See, Karen says I like him, but he really makes it hard to, and that's it.
Yes, he does.
You know. Hey. Fried summer sausage and smoked sharp cheddar sandwich. Damn. Prospecting, take care. It was good to see you. Thanks for popping on. Michael says, don't go to sleep with some unchewed summer sausage, Mr. Fritz.
Well, earlier he was saying he was eating summer sausage.
Oh, jeez. Stay away from the religious jokes.
Yeah. Even Patrick said, wow.
About what? The whole.
Oh, he retracted it.
No, it's still there.
No, on yours because it's your show, but look. He took it away.
Take a picture of it. You said it. No. Jim says, sad fact in life, you can't save everyone from themselves. Or he says anyone, but some you can. All right. Audio, we're going to try this again. There it is. There you go.
Hey,
What's up, man?
not much. How are you, brother?
Doing good. Doing good.
Good, man. Hey, Stevie.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see y'all. Y'all been doing any bass fishing lately?
I try every day.
Every day. Well, today I haven't.
Doesn't mean I'm successful every day. Like I didn't catch shit today or
Night's still
yesterday.
young.
But I try.
When I lived in Clearwater, I lived on a frisbee golf course,
Oh, nice.
and yeah, and they had some really cool ponds, and there was a lot of nice bass in there. And I would do the live bait thing and worms, like Carolina rig worms. But what my favorite thing was, and this kind of happened on accident. There was like this real shallow area where the stream kind of trickled in, and it was probably 6 inches to a foot deep in different places. And I got this these frogs that you do on top of the water, and man, they would jump out of there and really attack those frogs. That became like an addiction for me. Every day I'd go out there and try to get these big old, and they look like Christmas ornaments. They were giant.
Yeah.
You kind of just make it look real, and man, that was so much fun. Every day I would try that. Every day.
What color? What color frogs?
Color, I don't think that matters.
Well, a lot of there is different
There's
colors.
different colors, but I don't think they matter.
No.
The bass can't see the top of the frog.
A lot of times I would get the green ones, but I always like getting different colors like white and sometimes black. And I always heard, I don't know if it's true, I always heard like bass can see darker colors better or something like that.
It depends
Depends
on
on the water.
the water. If it's cloudy out, murky water is better with a darker lure, supposedly a darker worm or whatever.
Doesn't make sense, does it?
No, you would think brighter would
The
be.
lake waters here, I do good with a white or light pink.
Mogs, tell about your 6.5 pounder. I caught a fish of 6.5 pounds. Next. Then the next day I caught a 19-incher. And that was almost 4 pounds.
And I ain't caught shit. Still. That's all right.
Michael said Mr. Fritz has been known to hold that summer sausage in his cheeks like a hamster. His jowls.
Forgive my my I was in the chat earlier. I was kind of on some derogatory. I shouldn't. I went a little too far. Forgive me on that.
I don't know. I don't think I saw what you're referring to.
Awesome. No harm, no foul.
Crawfish colored crawl.
I was gonna say that's good color for smaller bodies of water, like at the church.
Actually, we're gonna. I think I have some crawfish plastics that we're gonna try out. Late summer baits. Crawfish are good.
I bet the bass. I bet when they see a crawfish, it's like a delicacy. But it's like for us a lobster for us.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a lot of crawfish down here. I don't
Not around the lakes
Not
that
a
I've
lot.
seen.
I don't know. Maybe northern.
Hey, do you guys have Nile perch?
Have
The
what?
I think they call them Nile perch. I think they're invasive, and
Nile perch.
they're like
I don't think they're in Central Florida. Not here anyway. I don't think they're an invasive species here.
might be not calling them the right. They're like a tilapia type. I'm not. Anyway,
There's cichlids. There's a lot of Mayan cichlids and all these other cichlids that I've caught down in like Crystal River that are invasive.
Peacock bass.
There's so many. There's so many friggin'. I know what is a Nile perch? Why does that sound familiar?
I don't know.
I feel like that's not the right name for it though. Like because so many people, like I've learned names of fish from people that. Yeah, I don't know if that's even the right.
They call them different. I mean, fish are called different names in different areas too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like a bluefish here is called a tailor in Australia, and it's the same
really?
fish.
And then you get a crappie here and what a sac-a-lait.
Sac-a-lait in Louisiana.
Yeah.
It's the same fish.
Those bluefish are fun to catch. They really rip, man.
Oh hell yeah, man! I grew up catching those things,
Yeah,
and I'd catch the babies. They were only this big, and I used them for crab bait.
nice. And what, you live on the East Coast or something?
Yeah, New Jersey.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, New Jersey.
Yeah, I grew up on the Jersey Shore, so I grew up basically saltwater fishing. The only freshwater I would do was when I was with my dad. And then when I was 13, I moved in with my dad, so we ended up doing more freshwater than saltwater.
I moved in with my dad at 16. I moved to Florida, Clearwater, and I literally fished every day. This was in Johns Pass, Florida, right on the Gulf of Mexico. It was a little tourist trappy area, and right on the Intercoastal Waterway and the beach. It was great, man. I have so many good memories. I'm glad I did it. Yeah, I wasted a lot of time. I should have been going to school and stuff, but man, I got some good experiences.
Then no regrets, then it's all good.
No, none. None.
Oh, bluefish. Yeah, it's a saltwater fish, Karen. Michael says I've never caught one over a pound.
Neither have I.
We would go out and slam like 10 pounders, 20 pounders, 15 pounders up. Sometimes these things would get so friggin' big.
Oh wow, yeah, I bet those things.
And they do have teeth.
Sorry to interrupt. They're similar to a jack, right? A jackfish, because the jackfish are real prevalent. And
Similar. They like a Jack Crevalle or a what's the other one?
a permit, or
There's another one that kind of resembles a bluefish, and it's sort of like a jack.
oh, an amberjack, right? Or
Possibly, yeah.
All I know is those fish that go fast, you know, cover a lot of ground, like the jacks would be cool because like, you know, they'd come through in schools, you know, and so you'd be fishing, and you know, I'd like to position myself, all depending on what the tide was doing. But it would be neat to be on the beach part of the intercoastal because you could see schools of fish come by, like redfish or jacks, and those jacks, it was just so neat to watch them tear up the bait fish and stuff. And if you had a separate pole that you could do like a little spinner on, you could really have yourself a lot of fun with those jackfish and those. There's kind of like a tuna, I guess. You know.
Michael says amberjacks are sea mules. They put up a fight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fun, man. A sea mule.
Sea donkey. Donkey.
Hey, have you ever caught a seahorse? I caught a seahorse in a cast net before. I felt so bad for a little guy.
No.
Little little fucking thing, man. So I guess sea mule reminded me of seahorse for some reason.
I don't know. I think the craziest thing I caught was like a puffer fish. No, I didn't catch that. Yeah, probably a puffer fish down here.
Those are cool, man. I guess like
I've looked into like when I was in Chrysler River, I hooked into like
Manatee.
the manatee, yeah, that's an accent. Bull shark, a small one.
did you say a what shark?
Bull shark.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. So I heard
Go
a
ahead.
story of a guy jumping off a dock one time in St. Petersburg and he got basically bitten in half by a bull shark.
Should have jumped off the dock.
He jumped into some
No, think about it. You look at some of these videos. These guys are in marinas somewhere in Florida, don't know where, and they've gone out on a fishing trip and they take their carcass, you know, they fillet their fish or whatever, and they throw the carcass in. And as soon as it hits the water, there's sharks all over the place. So whoever jumps in that water deserves to be bitten in half.
shit.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
A lot of times the sharks will sit when we would go offshore fishing, the barracuda and the sharks would hang underneath the boat. Like right there. So you'd be pulling up grouper and sometimes you'd be pulling up a half a grouper because they just come in quick.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I remember
I think anybody should be bitten by a shark, but stay out of the water.
yeah. Yeah, that's like, oh man, that'd be rough, man, getting like I could never enjoy surfing or any sport like that because just knowing what's out there, just my imagination wouldn't allow me. I used to go to the East Coast there and God, what's the name of that beach? It's in Volusia County. Anyways, it's shark bite capital of the world. They got them spinner sharks. Anyways, I couldn't enjoy myself. I was on a bodyboard. I had the flippers and stuff where you kind of get up in the wave, and I was already having a hard time there because everybody was surfing and stuff. Me and my buddy were trying to stay out of their way, but man, I kept thinking about them damn sharks and shit. Apparently, God, what's the name of that beach? Anyways, yeah, I couldn't enjoy it. I never get into it.
Yeah, I grew up in the water, in salt water, you know, Point Pleasant. I never surfed. I could never get up on a surfboard. So I body surfed all my life. And I know I was in the water with sharks, but I didn't think about it at the time. And this was when Jaws came out when I was a kid, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in the water, but now I'm like, I think as an adult, I'm more like likely to stay out of the water.
Yeah.
Not
I don't
me.
know. It's weird.
Not me. I'm dying to get in the water.
Yeah, I tell you what, that salt water will clear your skin up so good, though, man. It'll clear your skin up good.
Right?
But
Oh,
yeah,
no. When I was a kid, I got poison ivy a lot, and that's what I would do. I would go into the ocean
Dry it
and
out.
just dry it out. Yeah. Plus, there's iodine in the salt, I think.
yeah.
Should Harold make salmon for dinner tomorrow night?
Christy, he should.
Absolutely.
Man,
Houghton
that's
said, was it New Smyrna Beach?
New Smyrna. You got it. Basterman. Yep. New Smyrna. And apparently it's the shark bite capital because it's these spinner sharks. And these spinner sharks, they get in the surf and they just kind of nip at you. You know what I mean? They take a little chunk out. But, you know, of course, it's the East Coast. Um, you know, occasionally you'll get bigger sharks in there. But, you know, my imagination goes to the bull sharks and those aggressive sharks. So I can never enjoy myself. I just can't. So. But the bodyboarding was fun. I could never get up on a surfboard. My buddy was really good at it, and I had plenty of opportunities to try to learn that, and I just could never get up on it. But the bodyboard, I got me a nice bodyboard with the flippers for it, and
Sure.
man, I was really having a good time with that. But when I was at New Smyrna, we kind of got bullied a little bit. Like the guys on the bodyboard, I mean, it was like the surfers were just. I mean, it was crowded out there, and it was literally, it's everybody floating in the water, and you really had to be vigilant because these surfboards were flying everywhere. But yeah, we kind of got bullied a little bit. I didn't like the guys on the bodyboards, but that's all I could do.
Houghton says my friends surf there. New Smyrna.
Yeah, it's beautiful there. It really is.
I knew when I was, this is funny. I was 18. I was down at Jersey Shore and there was a surf competition going on. So I got to meet all these professional surfers from all over Australia, America, whatever. And I hooked up with this one surfer and I ended up driving him to like Virginia Beach from New Jersey and hanging out for the weekend. And I always remember that event in my life.
Yeah.
I wonder if he does, because I know he lives here in Florida, this guy. But Helton might know him. You ever hear of Trip Freeman? Helton used to be a professional surfer. I think he surfed out of New Smyrna and all along the East Coast. But yeah, I want to go find this guy.
Yeah.
And dude, do you remember when you were so and so when you went down to Virginia and whatnot? I'm sure he'll remember.
Yeah. You know, when I went there, that was a very memorable. I got some pictures of that when me and my friend Damien went there. He's the one that could surf. That is, I really enjoyed myself out there, man. Just being part of that, being out there in that water and stuff. It was really neat. And
Yeah, it's cool.
seeing all these people ride, I mean, it was really cool being part of that, actually. Even though I couldn't do shit, I could just kind of grab a wave and just hang on. Yeah, it was cool being part of that.
Yeah, it's one thing I didn't do a boogie board when I was a kid. You know, like I always body surfed.
Yeah.
You know, I would try the surfboard, and my problem is I couldn't stand up on it. I kept pushing the damn thing into the water. No matter how big, like I would go and rent a surfboard just to try to get up on a board, and it would be the biggest board they got, and I'd still push it through the wave. It wasn't like I was a fat kid or anything. I just couldn't get up on the damn board.
You've always had height.
There was some pretty choppy waves coming through there, and we would have to dive under them. And that was like an adventure just getting through the surf.
Oh, the old duck dive.
Yeah, that was an adventure alone, and that's why I had to have those flippers because man, I mean, it was punishing. You just had to time it out, and it was punishing. But yeah, that was definitely a landmark in my memories for sure.
I used to get the shit kicked out of me body surfing on the Jersey Shore because we would go out. We'd go out no matter what. Big waves, you know, the bigger the better. But we would just get slammed. You learn not to panic. You just, I would just freeze. I would like just go loose after the wave would close out on top of you and put you into the bottom of the dirt, the sand, and
like a noodle floating around.
yeah. You learn to just don't panic. Just relax and feel for the bottom or whatever. And it was on the shore. It wasn't like I was getting pounded, 30 foot of water.
Well, I definitely got caught on a couple, and that's what I did. I kind of gave up. I just kind of went limp too, because the more you try, it's like
You can't fight it.
You can't fight it.
This kind of sounds familiar. I know my friends know him. That whole area in East Coast is like where they spend every day surfing. Yeah, he's my age now. I'm guessing he's in his 50s. But I know he still lives in Florida on the East Coast. Probably where the hell did I see? I'm trying to think of the name of the town. I think it was like Cocoa Beach or somewhere down there.
Hey, I watched an interview last night on the Spaced Out Radio with Dave Scott.
Yeah.
It was with Daryl Denton. You know about that guy?
I've heard of him. I've probably seen an interview or two. Or what was the interview?
So he's a guy that he's friends with. He was a mayor in Tennessee. He's friends with Martin Groves, LBL. That situation. They both had a paranormal dogman experience there. They had in Martin Groves. Anyways, Daryl Denton kind of like told the story. He didn't really tell a lot of people about this interactions that he had with these Sasquatch in Tennessee when he was the mayor. He went on to describe some pretty harrowing experiences where they were like he thought they were going to kill his ass with one group, and then he went on to describe interactions with a group that were friendly, and it was. Normally when I hear these stories and these types of descriptions, I'm calling bullshit. But this guy's pretty, from my understanding, he's pretty credible, and it's very interesting. Anyways, you'll see it on their website. But it was just fascinating. He apparently said a name, said he asked. Apparently, he was bringing jelly donuts out to him and stuff, and like apparently once gave a name out. They only said 2 words. One was Tobias and one was like Aleatha or something. Anyways, I was just sitting here watching this. It was a 3-hour interview, and I just was like, man, wow. Oh, and they were talking about how like he's like, where are you from? And apparently they pointed up like up.
Not here.
Yeah, it was really fascinating. I don't know what to do with that. I file it away, but man, it was fascinating. Fascinating.
Check it out. I know Daryl's supposed to be at the meet and greet in Alabama.
Really? Oh, Donnie. I was talking to Donnie the other day, Donnie Miller, and apparently Jeff Townsend's going to be. Is it Jeff invited Donnie to one? Is that the one that I'm thinking of, Jeff Townsend? Because Donnie invited me to go. I don't know if that's the same
I
one.
don't know. I know Jeff was just in the hospital
Yeah.
this week.
This
So
week.
hopefully he's doing good.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's one in October, the first weekend in October in Alabama.
I think that's it. Donnie told me yeah, man, I'd love to get out there. It's got to be the same one. That man.
Yeah, I'd love to see Jeff again.
Yeah,
Like Jeff.
love to meet Jeff. What a trip! You guys like Jeff, huh? He was y'all's security guy there, right?
Jeff's my brother. We're
Yeah.
family. I mean, might as well be.
Security. I don't know if that's security. I don't think we
No,
really
I
needed
think that was
security for
the
event.
intention.
Yeah,
That
but-
was definitely the intention.
It was. He's funny. If you can
Hey.
understand.
Listen, him and Donnie Miller Stevie, do you remember when he went out with Donnie Miller and they saw that dog thing?
Yeah, I remember that.
What do you think about that, man? That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. It's hard for me to see a lot of that in the
Me too.
videos, and I've seen all the videos of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's something there. You can see there's something.
When Mark seen it, I couldn't see it either. I know now. Here's what I did see. I saw a shape, a dog shape, and then apparently some people were able to break it down and stuff. I saw myself. It looked like for a second like a dog shape, and then apparently there was like something right next to it. But here's my point. There was like probably like 6 months later, I saw a Scott Carpenter video. Somebody was breaking down a Scott Carpenter video, and when he had captured that dog man, and that thing had a alien looking shit on its shoulder too, man.
It did.
So these two parallels where these two country boys don't know a fuck thing about that, right? They don't. That's not, even if they were on that like hoax and shit, they wouldn't even have. No. Anyways, I don't know what to do with that, but like when you, that's what's so interesting to me when I listen and you find these parallels, or you can compare things, or you like hear something that you heard in another crazy story, and you're like, what the fuck?
Right.
But yeah, I don't know how to file that in. All I know is I trust Donnie Miller, and I trust Jeff. I haven't met Jeff yet, but I trust Jeff. I feel like he's a good man.
Oh,
And
there's no doubt he's had experiences out there, and they haven't been good. you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
I know that much.
right. And Donnie's that's a remote area there, and like they went to an area where there was a plum tree, but Donnie wanted to get a sapling from it. And when Donnie initially went out there, there was grunting and stuff, but something dented his camper cab in the back. It actually bent the aluminum framing on it from throwing a stick. And he's had some like amazing experiences out there. He even had one that was like doing sign language and stuff to him when he was cutting down a tree. So
Yeah.
apparently, when Jeff went out there, I'm understanding that was like his first time really going out there. Apparently, they had an experience. Jeff's first time out there.
It's been a long time since I've followed anything or watched anything from Donnie Miller. I haven't followed a lot of anything from anyone, actually. I just really haven't had
I used
time.
to watch everything.
I used to
didn't
watch
a lot of
everything.
Donnie's
Yeah.
stuff. If anything.
No, I did. I like his goat farm. I mean,
Expanding goats, right?
yeah, he rescues goats, but he's got other animals too.
Prospecting says Jeff said he is going to be there. Right on.
I gotta get in touch with him.
But yeah, I'd love to show up. That's gonna be the same. That's the same one that Donnie was talking about then. But,
All right.
but yeah, no. But like there's things out there that there's things in our world. Our world is not what we think it is. I know that for a fact, and I think
Well, it's for sure no. I can say that just based off of what I've experienced out there.
it's fascinating.
Hear my voice.
Yeah, you sound like shit.
Yeah.
You sound worse.
Yeah, I'd like to get out there to that. I don't know if I'll be working, what'll be happening, but I'd love to get out there and meet some people, man, because you know what, I feel like if I were to meet like people that I watch on YouTube, I feel like I would like already kind of know them, it'd be so cool to meet them in person.
Absolutely, and that's the way I approach everybody. I mean, I don't like. I approach like I already know them. I'll come up and shake your hand. Be like, hey man, how you been? Good to see you again, or good to see you. But it's no one's like new to me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds weird.
No, it's just that we've hung out with everybody through YouTube for so long.
Yeah.
It's family.
When you have years invested of
Yeah.
knowing these people, meeting them is just
Excuse me.
the natural progression of it.
Good way to put it. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna get off here. I just wanted to hop on and say hello.
All right,
And
man. Appreciate it.
good to see you guys.
It was good to see you as well.
All right.
Well,
Well, God bless. Take care.
you too. All right, man.
You too. Good to see you.
Thanks, Ardia. Well, guys, it's 2 hours already. We are gonna bail.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Everybody that popped on, audio, Wendell, good time. Thank you. We'll be back next Tuesday. You guys have an amazing weekend.
Have a good weekend. Be safe.
Yes, be safe. I'm just reading chat stuff. Jim said, till Tuesday, later. And yeah, MPW, what's up, man? So, Michael, Mr. Haywood, Tuesday. You can get some people together. Bring them on. Oh, bullshit.
Everybody, anybody,
Anybody, of course.
right?
All right, guys. Have an amazing weekend. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. We love you. Peace and God bless.